As we continue, I was just checking there. I will have to put that there, and I guess next we're gonna talk about emotional stability. Or instability, really. Instability. Let's do it!
Of course, they wouldn't have given you the, button if you were really, say, emotionally unstable.
Of course not. I was given a full exam by my captors in the concentration camp when I was captured during my second penetration behind enemy lines, a year after I lost my lower torso. It was quite thorough.
What did it say?
I don't know. I can't read German. Okay, yeah, you can't get shot in two equal but separate portions without feeling a little down. Who wouldn't? That doesn't mean I'm unbalanced. A little lighter, maybe, but my balance is fine. Still, is it abnormal to harbor doubts late at night when your boots in the corner mock you? Is it sick to want to poke them in their eyelets and rip out their laughing tongues? Then you feel bad, and you invite them under the covers with you, but will they come? Oh no! Spit and polish, trump, a long, long way to temporary, especially when you're waddling on your hands. Get some gloves, they say, in their high-pitched little voices, and snicker in the bootlocker, talking to my jockstrap behind my back. They all deserve a good nuclear holocaust.
Seems like a swell guy to me. Let's talk nuclear holocaust.
Son, when you've had your body shot in half, you know a thing or two about fear. You learn that when something actually happens, it's never as bad as you imagine it would be. Oh, sure, I can't write my name in the snow. I had to shell out a few simoleons for portable IV drips, colostomy bags, and so on. The pain is hardly what I'd call constant. I have my good days when I pass out completely. We're never asked to endure more than we're capable of handling, mister. Folks would die in a nuclear holocaust, but nobody would die who wasn't going to die anyway, sooner or later. And the rest of us? Why, we'd take a little R&R at the old radiation bunker, climb out in 2 weeks, and go back to work, refreshed and ready to contribute as productive members of society again. Makes me wonder why I don't just push the button and take me a nice vacation. Can you give me any reason why I shouldn't?
God damn it, people being emotionally unstable, so I have to. No reason I can think of, Colonel East. It would be nice, Colonel, but we've all got to follow orders.
You're right, soldier.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sometimes the intense pain clouds my mind. The kookaburras start whispering to me about the pretty mangoes and the high trees, and I know they can see me. They see all of us. Can't you hear them? Chattering with the llamas behind our backs? They want our cornflakes, but they won't take the milk!
Well, there's the new topics I guess I can talk about. Da-da-da! Kooka... Okay, I just have to write these all down. Kookaburras. I remember the sign about the kookaburras. You got llamas, and I'll ask him first about the cornflakes.
Have you lost your mind? You think you can toy with me just because I have no lower torso, you damn kid, you? Or maybe you're one of those commie bastards.
How about if I said kookaburras?
Have you lost your mind? You think you can toy with me just because I have no lower...
Yes. How about if I talked about the llamas?
Have you lost your...
Same thing to all of them, unfortunately. Let's talk about aliens.
Aside from your commie bastard, your alien from another planet is the greatest threat to our democratic way of life. Did you know that 90% of sightings occur within the area of military installations? Hell, I shoot at them whenever I see their ships fly over. My bullets ping harmlessly off of their hulls. I suspect those things operate out of the lodge, but just try to convince anyone in Harvest of that. I tell you, son, a nuclear holocaust would be preferable to a takeover by big-headed aliens from Pluto. Lucky for us, I'll be making that call when the time comes.
Final topic to my notes that we need to talk to him about is his intestines. Let's do it.
The funny thing about it is, you wouldn't think so, but you've got about 3 miles of intestines in your body, all curled up. Now that came in handy as I gauged my progress. While I crawled from Germany to England, my intestines would unravel, such that every 3 miles I'd have to roll them back up and stuff them back in. It became my benchmark, what I lived for. Every time I stuffed my intestines back in, I knew I was 3 miles closer to freedom. In this way, I kept my sanity. That's what I told those idiots in Washington. But did they listen? No. Some weak sister shrink said I was too emotionally unstable to kill Koreans, so they transferred me to this boring stockpile of armed nuclear warheads. And to top it off, those pansy firemen won't let me join the Harvest Volunteer Fire Department. Oh, it makes you wonder, what's the point of going on?
I think we're done here.
Remember, duck and cover.
Fine. Let me save my game there because I'm going to see if I can punch the shit out of him. Let's save there. Alright, can I move up and can I punch him? Oh, if I get too close. Oh, okay. You won't let me punch him. You'll instead set off nuclear warfare. Sure, okay. So yeah, don't approach him. Load game. That's about what I expected. That triggered the scene from before. So out of the military base. Okay. So besides the missile base, we have a few more buildings before we get back to our house. We have got the post office, the barber shop, and general store. Let's go to the barber shop. I have a really bad feeling about barbershop. I've mentioned before that I really dislike scissors. They make me cringe. But let's go inside. And knowing this game, I can only imagine something horrid happening here, so yeah. Why is there a sheep in here? I guess Baba Black Sheep. But there we go. Examine the alien head. An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on the barber's wall. Because that's normal. The dangling television is sure to cause neck strain at this angle. Barber's pole. A fancy barber's pole secured to the wall with a straight slot screws. That's fine. Examine the sheep here. Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. Sculpture. Made of solidified mose and sticky hairspray, this lovely mannequin is a work of art. I guess so. Examine the cow head. It takes a true sportsman to hunt down these dangerous cows. I guess so. It's a picture of Mr. Pastorelli as a young buck. This picture. Colonel Buster Monroe flipping the bird from his B-17 cockpit. Alright, what is that I can examine? Talk to Mr. Persons. There's talk to Mr. Swell. And the picture. Picture of a young Mr. Pastorelli, spaghetti on his mouth and all. Break the light switch. Destroy motion. She stay away from the switch. Okay. Let's talk to Mr. Pastorelli, then everyone else here. Oh, Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond, not understanding English. Okay. So how about you, Mr. Swell?
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr.
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say.
I'm pretty sure it's not the same actor as the person who plays the Red Room guy. He's still actually acting, you know. He was in Carnival, and he was in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, also playing the guy from the Red Room. He is a midget, but I don't think he's the same person. Aluminum siding, sheep, pastroli. Now I'm not going to remember how to spell any of that, probably. I mean, I can spell sheep. But, yeah. Let's get ready to have some conversations. Let's start with aluminum siding. Roll with the aluminum. Oh, he's not talking right now for some reason.
Steve, aluminum siding can't get a fair shake no more. Started when those firemen came to harvest, filling people's heads with newfangled notions like color coordination and interior design. You can paint aluminum, you know, if you want to. But even so, I can't seem to move it anymore. Not even to a rube like Pastorelli. Thank God for the plumbing. Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet. Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen. Can't understand why Pastorelli keeps that nasty thing in here. Must remind him of the pastures in Italy. Kinda like why I keep wrenches under my pillow, so as I can dream about plumbing.
Very specific interest.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
Those eyes at the end there. Okay, let's talk to this picture. Clem Parsons took this rare photograph of an extraterrestrial. Oh, there's an alien. There's an alien up there. Let's talk to Mr. Parsons, I guess.
Hello there, youngster. You say them aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry.
Okay, I guess alarm systems we'll have to remember.
Why, that barber's pole of his is his pride and joy. Brought it all the way over from Italy, wrapped all special-like. It ain't nothing but colored glass with some bulbs stuck up in it, but he thinks it's the be-all, end-all. Installed that alarm system just to protect it. Though who in tarnation would want to steal a worthless piece of junk like that? I don't know.
Maybe them aliens, Clem?
Oh, Pete, don't be ignorant. Them aliens don't give a fig for no colored glass. You think if they can build spaceships, they can't make a dadgum barber pole? Crazy hick don't know nothing about science. Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human. So you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What, you think you can get one of those at a swap meet? Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot. Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it to the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough. Pastorelli's a funny sort. Foreigner, don't you know? He cuts hair pretty good, but he don't know spit about nothing else. You just ask him to hook up an alarm system if you need convincing.
Well, okay then.
Anytime, Steve.
I'm assuming there's like all these clues about things I eventually have to do. For the moment I'm out. And again, there's only a couple more buildings to check, then we need to start doing item stuff. I'll go general store, then post office. Let's do it. Here's the old general store. A tired air conditioner wears in the wheezes in the unseasonal heat. Sure. Examine sign. Yum. Creamed asparagus tips 2 for 49 cents. Harvest bake sale this Friday in the school gym. Neon layers drone relentlessly, eternally frozen at 4:05. A phallic symbol thrusting boldly upwards from the concrete, ever ready to speed forth. Yeah, okay, that's only over it. No debris. Tape and broken glass. Obviously a professional cleanup. Yes, someone broke the window, I see. Let's talk to the handyman. He's too busy working to notice you. That's unfortunate. Let's go inside. An old general store, don't you know? It's in the water cooler. Dead roaches and bits of arid grit coat the water cooler's bone-dry reservoir. Fair. This empty barrel reeks of rotting meat. Projector. An old 16mm projector with Gain Memorial stenciled on it. A vacuum, sure. A new and improved Suckalux Super Stuck Vacuum Cleaner. Super Stuck Vacuum Cleaner. It really sucks. Empty barrels that smell like pickles. A copier. Free copies made here. A shoddy old TV missing the VHF knob. The shelf contains a variety of odd items for sale. Also, must investigate it, but before I do that, I should probably save my game. Let's do that. And examine. Examine the taps. Okay, black electrical tape. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. On the wrench. A slightly used wrench. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. Examine the coffee cans. A cow's bleeding robust coffee on these Harvest Blend coffee can labels. I guess the cow is bleeding, isn't it? Examine soup cans. Cans of soup or possibly rat poison. Okay. Let's talk there, Mrs. Phelps.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious, I need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia. In which case, I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory. In which case, I'd advise you to visit the Sergeant at Arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know. My so-called mother keeps him locked in his room. And I can't get in.
Care to buy anything today? Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing. Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything today? Come back. Care to buy? Okay, dear. You check back if you decide there's anything you want. I'll be happy to help you. Come back soon.
Going from there. Magazine, wrench. A slightly used wrench must pay Phillips. I don't know how to pay her. And I guess technically I have a quarter. Is that enough for something? The only thing a quarter will buy you is an adult magazine.
A girly magazine?
Oh.
Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sakes.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Steers him away from being a fireman.
Oh dear. That's very stereotypical. But it was, I guess, a way of thinking that some people still think of for some reason in this day and age. Pay with blood, obviously. This is the adult magazine I got. I know where to use that. I got a few items I know what to do with, so.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy?
No thanks. There we go. Out we go. In the 50s, I'm rich with a quarter. Yep, inflation and all that. Let's go back on out. Now, final stop we have to make before we start using items around, the post office. I think I actually have something for the post office. I got this button that was apparently for the post office. So let's go. Examine the cup. A crushed paper cup with smudged lipstick on it. 41% off, packing peanuts, assorted colors. Well, that's a thing. An old glory flag. Let's go in the window. Looks like Mr. Pastrelli forgot to put out the paper for Jimmy. Jimmy's very aggressive, isn't he? Let's go on through. Examine the boxes. These mailboxes seem hardly used. Map. A zip code map with Harvest dead center. 3 clocks 3 times. Bake sale, bake sale. Guess that's all besides talking to them. I'll talk to you and then you. Or I can't talk. A blind woman is trying to read her mail. What? Alright, and then talk to Postmaster Boyle. Let's talk, Boyle.
Yes?
I need some help, Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today? That's just dandy. Everyone should learn about their postal service. Mail, young man, is the glue that holds civilization together. What a perceptive lad you are. Then you understand why I can't give you an application. You understand standards. You understand the chaos that awaits us beneath the veneer of civilization. Unlike those fools that ran the newspaper building, they actually thought their paper more important than the mail, the glue. More timely. Turned everyone from writers to readers, and the glue suffered. I tell you, the newspaper building burning down was the best thing that ever happened to Harvest. It put them back in touch with the glue itself. They were writing again, till the TV station opened up. Now, maybe something needs to happen to the TV station, too.
Oh dear. Let's write down a few things. Lodge, TV station, button. Let's roll with it. Start the newspaper fire.
I don't remember the fire. Tell me about it.
Don't remember?
I've been away. Please.
Well, Around 10 o'clock one night, the whole newspaper building went up. Just like that.
An accident.
Well, I suppose it was at that. The sheriff never made any arrests, and he would have if there'd been any evidence, now wouldn't he? I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining, young man. That's just what you should be striving for. But I can't break the rules for you. You keep trying. You'll get in eventually. Seems that since the fire, WHAR has filled the void. Now just as many people waste their time watching TV as they ever did reading the paper. Seems like there's less and less mail all the time. It's been missing for months now. I keep meaning to get another, but, well, the button's very distinctive. I'd have to file an S-411 with Washington to get another, and I just don't need the extra paperwork. Sure wish I could find it.
However, though, the button that he's missing was found at the burnt building, meaning he was definitely the person who burned down the building, because his post office button was there. So that maybe doesn't prove it was him, because maybe someone planted it, but it certainly puts him higher up on the suspicions list.
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Now, let's choose button and give it to him.
My button. Why, I lost that months ago. Where did you find it?
Funny thing, that. I found it in the ashes. At the newspaper building.
What are you implying? That I had something to do with setting the fire? Preposterous. Why, 100 people must have visited that site since the fire. And what if I did? I guess I'd be pretty grateful to anyone who could help get me off the hook.
How?
You seem like a capable lad. Hypothetically, let's say there was a gas can sitting in the evidence room at the sheriff's office. A gas can which might have some incriminating prints on it. Someone might be very grateful for the return of that gas can. Say, grateful enough to provide whoever returned it with a lodge application.
Ahead of schedule? And risk the collapse of civilization as we know it?
We must keep our standards intact. But to do that, we must keep our asses intact as well. Oh, and Steve, you'll keep this to yourself. If you're smart. Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds.
Boy.
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
That's about what I was expecting. Okay. Now, we all know what we must do. Let's go to the police station. And let's give him one of those girly magazines.
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it? Oh, think it over, okay? You gotta give me it, kiddo. Please. Got me some towels that need folding, something terrible. Oh, thank you, Steve. Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
Obviously, check the desk. This drawer is unlocked. Let's go ahead and examine the note. A barely legible note. I'll take it. Examine the checkbook. Sheriff Dwayne's checkbook. Take that. I'm just checking everything. It's the key. Examine the key. The key to the evidence room. I'll definitely take that. Pencils and knickknacks, and there I go. Let's exit that. Now, obviously, let me first save my goddamn game on a new slot just in case. Aesthetic evidence. And let's use the key on the door, obviously. Go around through. Start this weird ass mannequin. Not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted this evidence. Examine the fridge. From the smell of it, you wouldn't want to open the refrigerator. Examine the camera. An Insta-shot camera, just point and click. Yes, I will.
Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Damn it. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. 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 Okay.
Examine the shaving kit. This bathroom kit is missing its razor. Okay, the hat. He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. What? What does that have to do with the hat? I mean, cat in the hat, I guess. Lawn dart. This makes sense. They're illegal. And the sneakers. A pair of bloody sneakers. We need that for, ourselves. I know what I need those for. Like cigarettes. Harvest has its own brand of smokes. There we go. Santa's hat. A vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murdering spree. Can't take that one, though. Examine dartboard. The real, old-fashioned dartboard, riddled with holes and crimson smears. Obviously, we need the gas can. An empty gas can. Yep. Inventory goes. Examine the bear. A fuzzy bear welding a chainsaw. I wish I could pick that one up. Binoculars. A pair of binoculars without lenses. Examine the plane. A well-built 1/48 scale B-17 model. Examine the beer. The beer can is empty except the tar sediment. Cap. A baseball cap too small to fit a normal-sized head. Examine the engine. VW engine sits rusted to the core. And the plunger. Look out for the tidy bowl man. That most improbable of all murder weapons, toast. Clearly an impenetrable, I can't talk right now. Little vino with a big nose and a woody finish. Shelf, a nifty little evidence shelf. Padlock. A sturdy steel padlock with a slightly tarnished finish. In the cabinet, more unsolved cases. Fire hydrant. This prob helps the sheriff meet his painfully trinkly quota. Cabinet canisters plain empty. Okay, pretty sure we have all we need from here, so.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
You'll be coming around about if you come. Oh, that's good.
Loomis, damn you!
Wait, no.
No!
Straining up the mattress again! Folding up the towels! Charming the snake!
Yep. Like, it doesn't even comment out the door's open. The door is locked. Well, let's go on out. The cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report. More progress to be made. Next, I'm going to go to the cemetery, because I'm sure there's so much I can do here. I think I know what one of the shovels I have is for. I click on myself. I use probably the shovel on the dirt.
Damn it.
Really?
Damn it.
Well, I thought I was on something, but apparently not. It's okay, there's a few more chains I can follow, because I'm pretty sure I know what to do in a few places. Starting off with the post office. There you go. Have good old, is this what I'm looking for? Vitamins? No, I'm looking for the gas can. There we go. There you go.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. After all this time.
Where's my application, Boyle?
Here, take it. With my thanks. You know, this morning as I was making my rounds, I noticed an awful lot of television aerials on the roofs. Seems like more and more each day. You got me this can just in time, youngster. I may have need of it again.
What do you mean?
There's another reason why Sheriff Dwayne didn't investigate the Sentinel fire. If you'd like to get something else on the blackmailing bastard, check around the television station. While you still can. Sorry, son. No. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Well, good old aesthetics evidence continues. Yes, and onward. There's a lot of things I don't know how to respond to in this game. Let's go straight on to the next screen. That way. Now, I'm going to go down here. I guess I'll visit. Now, where should I visit? I guess the TV station, because it was just brought up. Just in case there's anything I need to do.
Can't talk now, but
Boo.
happy trails.
Empty seats. Either the show isn't compelling or no one wants to be taken out by friendly fire. Or both. Ah, he's still dead. Let's go. I still got a lot in my pockets though. Maybe I can just visit the lodge for a second and see what it's like. Oh dear. Examine the pipe. Alarming green sludge uses from the drain. Examine the wall. The masonry looks as though it may come from the Dark Ages. It looks as ancient as the building itself, the tapestry there. Red eyes gleam with eerie malevolence from the darkness. And of course, let's go talk to this feller. Talk to Sergeant at Arms.
Only initiates may enter the Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Did you say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy? But how?
Only those who seek enlightenment warrant my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge? Forbidden knowledge, the forgotten pleasures, and pleasures as yet undiscovered. But such is not for the likes of you. Not yet. You must first fill out an application to be considered for initiation into the mysteries. I shall fill out the mysteries. Paperwork, why should I fill out a stupid form? Okay, let me fill out a stupid form. Members of the Order are privy to many hidden truths.
Such as?
They know what the trees whisper to the wind to make it howl. They know what the worm knows as it squirms in a rotting leg. They know what you've forgotten. I have forgotten many things.
You're talking about my amnesia, aren't you? No, I think I can live without knowing that stuff. You're talking about amnesia, probably.
When you find the path, truth will be revealed to you. When you possess the truth, you will know what you knew. And if anything remains forgotten, then it was never worth the knowing. Have you obtained an application from the postmaster? If you would find knowledge, you must seek it from the first realization of the wanting. Harvest seems strange to you. Nothing is quite as it seems, or should be. Such is the way of all things when viewed from the proper perspective. Only within this lodge can the truth be found.
Okay, I guess I'll save on again. Can I punch the shit out of him and die from his psychic powers? Probably. Actually, I'm not sure if I can move forward enough. I'll definitely try. Yeah, I'm out. Alright. I guess I'll do rounds. Let's go to the abandoned house. Is there anything I missed because I killed her? A rather colorful picture of a wasp. She ended up actually being a bee, so there was that. Can't walk past because her corpse is laying back there. Examine the nest. A wasp nest. Icebox sealed shut with wasp nest. Okay, out I go, I guess. So much to do, so little time. Guess I'm gonna go back to my house first. It has been a while, hasn't it? It's full of junk bills and other flyers. Can I leave something out for him? Meet permission slip. Right-click to view. Official meet release form. Section. Employee signature. Do hereby give full permission to blank to receive a grade 3 product. Okay. Chunk of meat. Actually, before I go inside my own home, let's see what I can do here with this residence. I got meat. I'm gonna keep on saving my game just because things to do and all that. And there's where I might start messing up stuff because I'm gonna have to start using items. Let's use a chunk of meat on him.
Say, that's a nice cut there, Steve. Did you bring it for me?
No, that's how you like to peek.
Oh, you've got a mean streak in you, Steve. What are you teasing me for, showing me that? Put it away and leave me alone.
Okay. Here you go, here's some meat.
Say, that's...
Sure, you can have it.
Steve, you're a real champ. What a son-in-law you'd make. If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
Bye. At least he likes me now, apparently.
Why not go upstairs and talk to Stephanie? She'd enjoy the company. And while you're upstairs, feel free to floss.
Bye.
Give my regards to your parents.
She's like supposed to be a dentist or something. She was brought up flossing earlier as well. Alright, out.
Steve, it's good to talk to you, but if we're going to escape this wedding thing, you'd better start learning some things about Harvest. And I think you might want to start at the lodge. Everything in Harvest seems to revolve... I think all of... Look, I look... Come back and visit me soon.
I need to figure out all the stuff my inventory is for, though. There's some things like I know what they're for. Maybe I've missed some items somewhere. It's one of those adventure game things. But some of them I've got no clue. How do I get how do I get Jimmy John back here? Okay, let me look at my inventory. Lodge location, right click to view. I can't read it enough. Okay. Mission, pen, alcohol, sneakers.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, that didn't work.
How'd I go? Let's talk to my little Hank here. I don't know if the flashback.
Finally.
I'll go with the flash for that. Do I have anything for Hank? I'd like flyer. The shovel. Hey, you want some tampons?
Big whoop, Steve.
Okay. Mom.
I told you I'm busy, Steve. Did you hear? Someone exterminated the wasp woman.
Oh.
Exterminated. Got it? Oh my, I used to be such a card. Everyone in the Glee Club thought so. Oh, I haven't lost it, have I? That's right, a job. Your father has everything set up at the meat plant. After your honeymoon with Stephanie, you'll start out as a butcher in the slaughterhouse just like anybody else. Don't expect any favors just because you're the boss's son.
Work at a slaughterhouse? My memory may be shaky, but I do know I don't want to spend my life as a butcher.
You'll get used to it, Steve. Sooner or later, you'll have to.
That sounds like a threat.
Just a fact. Harvest is a small town, and if you want to be with Stephanie, you'll have to get your hands dirty. Jobs are scarce, so it's either work for your father or join the lodge if you can.
Hank, that kid over by the television? Is he...
Look at...
I don't know. I need to think.
Honestly, skipping out of a charity affair. What's gotten into you?
I don't know, damn it. That's what I'm telling you.
Don't you dare use that...
My father.
He's in the other room. He did...
I tried...
Your father overdid it last night. Just leave him alone until I get some catgut. Have a cookie? He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now please let me get back to my cookies.
I tried to open the door. It was locked. And I heard him moaning. Like he was in pain.
Your father overdid it last night. Just leave him alone until I get some catgut. Have a cookie? Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
So I...
Stop wasting my time, young man.
I'm gonna try something. The game from Aesthetic Evidence. They made a save file here now. I'm gonna test something. This may or may not work.
Stop wasting my...
Okay, so that's just for that. Let me go on out. I just wanted to test that because she said something about catgut. I think that's a catgut. I don't really know. Just let me go and give you your meat back there.
Say that. Steve, you're a real...
Okay, I need to figure out other things. What am I supposed to do with all these items I have? Some of them I have ideas for. Most of them. And some of them I don't know exactly where I need to go. Like, I know I need to give the sneakers to the boy to get the key for the school, but I don't know where the boy is. Abandoned house. Not really there, I guess. Let's go down here. Meat plant. I need these cat guts. This used to be a kitty cat. Yep. Let's go on through. And yeah, I guess I do have an application. I'll try using it and see what happens. Application, give here.
I've told you what you must do. Until you've proven yourself, I have nothing more to say.
That's a ticket.
Items in the inventory can combine, so I'm gonna try everything with everything.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Oh, man.
Well, that didn't work.
Man.
Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
Man.
Well, that
Damn
didn't
it.
work.
Man.
Well, that
Damn
didn't
it.
work.
Oh, man. Damn it.
Okay. Well, that didn't
Oh,
work.
man.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Well, that
Damn
didn't
it.
work.
Oh, man. Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, man.
Well, that didn't
Damn
work.
it.
Damn it. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Just trying everything with everything.
Well,
It's an
that
adventure
didn't
game.
work. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Oh man. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
I don't think any is really going to combine, but
that didn't work.
adventure games have definitely surprised me before.
Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Oh man. Well, that didn't work. Oh man. Okay. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Oh man. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work.
Let's use this.
I see you've managed to acquire an application that demonstrates resourcefulness, a desirable trait for prospective members. You need a rest. Report back here for your next assignment.
Welcome to our order.
The hand that grips my Stephanie.
It's a new bright sunny day, which also means do we have to talk to everybody again? I guess it is a new day. Give me that aesthetic evidence. How'd I go? Anything new to talk about?
What do you want, Steve?
Oh boy, we got new conversations with everyone. Is Dad feeling any better? Still sick, huh?
That's right. I think I got the flu.
Maybe you'd feel better if you stopped watching television and went to bed.
Maybe you'd be quiet with a steak knife in your heart.
What?
Just leave me alone, Steve. Believe me, you got your own problems.
Oh dear.
Good. Fine on.
So talk to Mom, I guess. Everybody's sleeping soundly. Let's talk here.
Hello, dear. How are you today? Did you hear? Someone exterminated the wasp woman. Exterminated. Got it? Oh my. I used to be such a card. Everyone in the Glee Club thought so. Oh, I haven't lost it, have I?
Bye, Mom.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
I actually need to talk to Jimmy. Jimmy, guess what? Got you a new pair of shoes.
Swell! Here's the keys to the broom closet at Gein Memorial. That's where they meet every day. About 3:45, as soon as everyone has gone home. Sometimes I hide in there beforehand. And Daddy-o, I see some stuff that's real nasty. Take it from me. You made a good swap. See you later, alligator.
Do I have, like, papers for him?
That don't mean zip to me.
Burn flyer?
That don't mean zip.
Guess I don't really have a newspaper, do I?
That don't mean zip.
Yep, doesn't mean zip to me either. Let's go. Hip.
Damn it, what's so hard about remembering to take out the paper? You need to wise up, pal, before I get mad.
I need to find a newspaper before he gets mad. He might kill me in the near future for all I know of this game there. So I'll take out these residents just for a second to see if they're talking about anything new. Why is the sofa selling green? Almost made of leather, plaster. Why is there green on it?
Did you say hello to your father for me?
No, I haven't seen him.
It's very important. Tell him. Tell him that I hope he gets better soon, and don't forget to remind him about his promise regarding the meat. I could use some good news right now. I just got the word. The order turned down my latest application. Looks like we'll be having the wedding at Moynihan's after all.
Yeah, you?
You might want to be extra nice to Mr. Potsdam today, Steve. He was turned down by the lodge again. Guess we're having the wedding at Mr. Moynihan's after all.
But
Give my regards to your parents.
it's not like chips up just for that one. Okay, let's go visit you.
Steve, I'm so glad you came back. What have you been doing?
I visited the lodge. Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here. He told me if I wanted to find out what it is, I should join the lodge. I've decided to join the lodge, Stephanie. I think the answer to all our questions is inside.
That place. It's so sinister. You may be playing right into their hands. Did you think of that? Doesn't it seem like you're being herded toward the lodge?
That's one of the things I hope to find out.
I hope finding out doesn't get you killed. Come back and visit me soon, okay?
Things to do. I know the restroom. Nah, doesn't look like it. It's my inventory. Wait, actually, it's probably... No. Would triggering the window scene will just happen again, or will nothing happen? Yeah, it won't happen. Oh, no, actually, was that a different scene? It's the same scene, I'm gonna skip through it. That same scene, I don't care. Let's get out! Anything new down here? Anything new about the
If
meat?
it isn't my favorite...
Bleh. I have an idea of a few things I can do right now. I won't circle around the town like I did because I've already done that once. I want to start making progress. There are definitely people to talk to. I'll start with the memorial school. I will also save my game every once in a while to make sure I'm not messing up. Stack evidence. Save right there. Straight to school. I touched the fire alarm. Cigar on the glass street. Sorry for the delay. I'm making this alarm active. Big guy, Sparky. The room closet, the door is locked. Guess what I may or may not have a key to. You got it. It's the FMV. There was like an FMV that just kind of skipped around through. I guess I'll talk to them. It's Mr. William Prince and Principal Harrell.
Get out, damn you! Get out now!
Oh man, damn it. Well, that didn't work.
Let me try this. Load game, because it seems like it skipped an FMV scene and all that. I guess I can say oops busted just to see what happens. Though it doesn't sound like it's actually any story importance. Let's go something's going to come from this. Door is locked. Let's go from there. Didn't skip it this time. Principal Barrel. You're busted.
Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
They'll think nothing, you little bastard.
You have no proof of your allegation, and we'll be sure to avoid this broom closet in the future. Come, Miss Whaley.
Not likely now. Thanks, Steve.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Oh!
Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
Are you...
Calm down, Mr. Harold. Stephen would never do that. He's a smiley bear. But we should give him a token of our appreciation for his silence. Here, Stephen, take this baseball bat. You'll find it quite useful.
So I could have completely missed this. I don't know. I think the photo's worth more than that. Alright, maybe I could use a good solid bat. What if she hits me with it, though? Let me first try this. I'm going to first say I can use a solid... Let me first say I think photo's worth more than that, see what happens.
More than that you won't get. We don't have much money. We're educators, not janitors. Now, will you take the bat or not?
Okay.
Wise decision, Stephen. Take the bat, and we'll take the photo.
Okay, so that right-click to arm, disarm, so it's like a weapon I can use. Save game. Bada aesthetics. And now an alternative reality. I'll keep the photo. Oh boy. Now use the key.
Well, that didn't work.
Use the camera.
Oh!
Busted.
Huh?
What? Screwing?
Are you blackmailing us, you little shit?
Calm down.
I think the photo's worth more than that.
More than that you won't.
No way.
Then you damn well better keep your mouth shut about this. Please?
He'll keep his mouth shut if he knows what's good for him.
And now an alternative reality becomes... I could have even missed both of these items. Do they do anything? I feel like they wouldn't, because I don't know how this game works, so I don't really know. I'll call it... Aesthetic Photos. Still do something with them? I use the photo on them.
Well, that didn't work.
Photo magic. And I was just standing right there.
Stephen, I'm glad you're here. As a graduate of that discipline for... Stop by...
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward, and if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction.
Bye-bye.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Oh dear. What I was gonna say is like, stop coming here. Nostalgia's bad for you. Okay, come back anytime. Okay. I bet I've got things to do. I think it's even without the baseball bat, I've already killed people. Actually, how's my health holding up? How do I check that? Clicking myself. A little bit more beat up. Use aspirin. There we go, it's a healing item. I'm okay again. Damn the splotch. I don't think I have much to do here. I need to talk to my dad to get the form, so yeah. Again, Memorial School. TV station. Alright, let's go inside and get going. Can I talk some more with you, sir?
Can't talk now, Buck. Happy trails, buckaroo.
Not. No one's discovered this guy's dead yet, because everyone here is a bunch of imbeciles, apparently. Alright, back out. There's gotta be a few people I can talk to here. I feel like there's gotta be some more progress we can make here today. Let's go, I guess, over to Edna's Diner. There's everybody. I'll talk with you first.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that was educational. How about you, Edna?
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull.
Okay.
Stop by anytime, Steve.
You?
Sorry, boy. I never conduct business over lunch. Catch me at my office later. I understand you witnessed Miss Whaley's dispensing a little discipline at the school, and she thinks you may be feeling a mite bent about it.
That insane woman cripples children.
You need to forget about it, boy. I don't interfere in school discipline. I leave that to the professionals. And so should you. Heck, there isn't a psychiatrist around who'd disagree about what a calming influence a dent in the head can be. You can't argue with science, Steve. It's bigger than all of us. Stop on by any time, Steve.
I feel like there's some stuff I could show him.
That's not a pretty sight.
Caught Whaley and Harold messing around in the broom closet at Geen Memorial. They do this all the time, apparently.
Well, that sort of thing's not against the law, you know. Not much I can do unless they involve the students. Still, I wouldn't show this to Deputy Loomis if I were you. Old and shriveled though Miss Whaley may be, I don't need any more puddles in the paddy wagon. You know what I mean?
I'll shut up.
Yeah.
How dare you show those disgusting pictures to my baby? Do that again and I'll tell the sheriff.
Just amused a little bit. Aesthetic photos.
Yeah.
I thought so. Load game. Aesthetic photos. There you go. Just gotta fill up all the stuff. Now I'm also gonna show it to her. I guess I'll show the photo to everybody. Everybody.
Steve, I didn't have you figured for a rumor monger. That's disgraceful. Put that thing away.
Okay, I got some other stuff I need to try. Meet permission slip.
That's not pertinent to any investigations.
I had shown the oil can previously, actually. Sheriff's checkbook. What if I showed it to him?
Now, where did you get these, Steve?
Your desk, you idiot. What do you think?
That's a felony, boy. I could lock you up for that.
But you won't, because Boyle burned down the newspaper building, and I've got proof that you've been blackmailing him to keep it quiet.
Yeah, but you see, boy, you brought the originals here with you. You see your mistake? When you're gonna blackmail somebody, you don't bring the goods with you. What's to stop me from taking them away and killing you right now? Easier for your average dupe, but me, I'm the law in Harvest, and I guess you picked the wrong guy to blackmail.
Oh, I need to use the copying machine. Load game, stack photos. There's free copies, didn't you hear? So I now get it. Give me a second, Sheriff. Here comes the blackmail. General store. Working guy's also gone.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything?
Nothing.
Oh, come.
Inventory. Let's make a copy of these. Three copies made here. Share check. Right click to view. Oh boy. I have a copy of this. Photocopy of checkbook. Right click to view. Well, that is about the same thing. And photocopy anything else? Need permission slip?
Okay.
How about the TV station deed? Okay. Made a copy of that, man. I probably photocopy TVs. Right click to view. Notes. Right click to view. Sheriff, if you think I'm going to keep paying this for you, you're crazy. There are limits, Boyle. I can make copies of the copies.
Oh man.
I have one spare copy. So I'll copy a TVD. Now let's see if I just go there. I feel like I have to hide the original somewhere, but I don't really know that. Stack photos. Yeah, so wait, I can show her the photos. I'm showing everyone in town the photos of these two. This is my aesthetic photos playthrough.
My stars, that's scandalous. First the amnesia, now you've taken to peeping through windows, just like Loomis. He'd do anything to catch an untoward glimpse of a beautiful girl.
I hardly think Miss Whaley qualifies.
Is that who it is? And Mr. Harold? My stars! I can't wait to tell the ladies' auxiliary about this.
I feel like I'm gonna have a crazed principal and guy coming at me sooner than not.
That's nice, dear.
That's just a response if you show her something. That's nice, dear. The whole I'm not paying attention what the fuck you're showing me our thing, even jigger. Oh, wait, I can go to the... Wait, no, I already went to the school and showed to the people. Let's go to the meat plant. Alright, wait, there's no one here. TV station. I can show the good old cowboy the picture, I guess.
Say, you're a game little buckaroo, aren't you? The FCC would tan my hide if I put that on the air, but thanks for showing me anyhow.
The FCC won't allow this, but they don't mind Indians being eviscerated.
Violence isn't dirty like sex, cowpoke. Folks would stand for a shootout in the street, but poking in the street? Well, if you can't see the difference, I can't help you. But thanks for the news. Hold on just a sec. We're back with a news flash, buckaroos. Steve has found out that Mr. Harrell and Miss Whaley have been playing pee-pee in the broom closet at Gein Memorial. Stay tuned for further developments as soon as Steve can get some more dirty pictures. Can't talk now, buckaroo.
I'm happy I kept the picture.
Happy trade.
This is just making me giggle. It's stupid. It's a dumb thing. This is kind of a dumb game, but let me go on. Alright, police station. I'm gonna show it to you know who now. Just a response I get out of him.
Oh gosh darn, she's purty. Kinda like a gal I seen on some of them fringe.
I've had that response out of him before. It's going out. How about the firemen? What are they thinking about that one?
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning. Hello, Steve. Lovely day, isn't it?
Still sketching the same nude man, I see.
It doesn't behoove one to be fickle. Besides, Once you find a perfect model, you don't let him go. Bye-bye.
Stop it! You're messing me up!
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Alright.
What's that got to do with me?
I don't converse.
I guess that's true.
Stop it! You're
And the dog.
Damn it.
I could have used that piece of meat on him too, couldn't I? So he's on the stepdad. Well, they didn't seem to care. How'd they go? How about, I guess it was here. Go on back out. Then we go to Wayward Hotel. Everyone must know. Here you go.
How thoroughly repulsive. As I said, the affairs of the living are of little interest to me, although I'm sure others will find this quite engaging.
Now, how'd I go again? Now time to see if I can play blackmail here. If I'm gonna get shot out or whatever's gonna happen. Save my game. As aesthetic photos, let's do the dirty work.
Now, where did you get these, Steve? I guess not. Of course, I could kill you right now.
But you won't, because I've got the original checks, which prove that Boyle burned down the newspaper building, and that you've been blackmailing him to keep it quiet. I've hidden them. Anything happens to me, they might turn up. Soon.
Uh-huh. All right. You've got me, boy. Tell you what, I'd give you one of Sheriff Dwayne's custom deluxe get-out-of-jail-free cards. That is, if I catch you doing something, I'll look the other way. Once. That's the deal. How about it? You should have been reasonable, Steve. Then maybe I could have trusted you to keep your mouth shut. As things stand now, well, I guess I'll have to take my chances.
Oh no! This is horrible! I can't believe Dwayne could be involved in extortion. And Boyle, what is he guilty of? Dear Lord, I think it's high time people heard about this. It's disgraceful.
You know, she's right next to him.
I can't talk now. The dishes are...
So I'm gonna just show everyone everything. Everyone's gonna know everything about everyone. Just note you.
Oh no. This is horrible.
Alright, how about D to the TV station?
Dwayne has a stake in WHAR? Well, if that's true, then he profited from the Sentinel fire. And that explains why he never solved it. Oh, this is terrible. It's this town. It has a way of corrupting people. Get out, Steve. No matter what it takes, get out of Harvest and never look back.
Everyone sees everything.
Cool.
Yeah. Guess what else is cool? This.
Cool.
I knew you'd agree. Guess what else is cool? This.
Cool.
You know what else is cool? Take some tampons.
Cool.
Yeah, now I'm out. Ugh. Let's show the other copper. Everyone gets to know everything. Let's see. How about this there, deputy?
Oh, kiddo. I don't think you should have that stuff. That stuff could get a feller killed.
You know what kind of crook you work for? Help me out, Loomis. I'll expose the sheriff.
I sure do wish you hadn't showed me this here stuff, Steve. Especially trying to blackmail me into implicating Dwayne. Now I gotta lock you up is what I gotta do. No offense, kiddo. And the sheriff, he's gonna be riled when he finds out.
Somebody help me!
I just want to see that. Alright, load game. I didn't think that we needed to show him, but this does say that we should be careful that we show stuff. Even though we show her the stuff right in front of her, literally.
Oh no.
Yeah, I guess what else is gonna surprise you?
Dwayne has a...
Cool! I go. TV station time. Let me save off my game and see what I can do. Aesthetic photos. Sure. Show everyone everything.
Boy, Sheriff Dwayne sure is into Postmaster Boyle for a lot. Offhand, I'd say it looks like blackmail, something fierce. Wonder what Boyle could have done. And the sheriff, a blackmailer? My goodness. Hold on a sec. We're back with the news flash, buckaroos. We've just gotten information from Steve that Sheriff Dwayne is blackmailing Postmaster Boyle for something or other. Stay tuned for further developments as soon as Steve can come up with them.
This?
Boy, Sheriff Dwayne, we've...
Oh boy, I'm gonna be so much trouble after all this. So look at this one too, this is actually directly related to you.
Say, that's mighty nice. Gotta skedaddle. Can't talk now, buckaroo. Happy trails, buckaroo.
And out! Surprised I'm not being arrested yet. Let's go over here to the school and do what I can. And I love how I have to announce that I'm the one doing it by like a lot. Should have put it here.
You smug, filthy little bastard. Put that away now.
Alright, let's show him this stuff.
Sheriff Dwayne? Blackmailing Postmaster Boyle? This is absurd.
Absurd, but true. And don't ask how I got this evidence.
But what could Boyle have possibly done to inspire blackmail?
Boyle burned down your newspaper building.
Boyle? What makes you think so?
I found a postal worker's button in the ashes of the Sentinel building. It belongs to Boyle. Sheriff Dwayne found a gas can at the scene of the crime and locked it away in the evidence room. Boyle admitted that it belonged to him. I returned the gas can to him in exchange for a lodge application. He must have really wanted it, wouldn't you say?
That's it then. Boyle did it. Dwayne will pay dearly for this. They both will. Thanks to you, Steve.
I'm just stirring shit in this town.
Sheriff Dwayne?
Absurd.
But I suppose that all we can do is expose the sheriff as the criminal that he is and allow the chips to fall where they may. You're a good scout, big guy. Well done.
Okay, so this one's about...
My God. Where did you get this?
Never mind that. It's authentic. Sheriff Dwayne owns part of WHAR.
That son of a bitch. No wonder he didn't solve the Sentinel case. The filthy arsonist that burnt down the newspaper building did him a favor. That son of a bitch, and if that wasn't enough, he blackmailed Boyle to squeeze more profit out of the deal. Well, he's not going to get away with it. I'm going to expose this whole stinking mess to all of Harvest. The guilty will pay, and all because of you, Steve. You have my gratitude. Seeing you here again. You've been showing that picture you took of us around town, smearing our sterling reputations. You disgusting filth.
Hey, I'm not the one screwing old ladies in closets.
I'll have my revenge, Steve. And it will come at the worst possible time. In your most desperate hour. Until then, I have nothing else to say to you.
Just doing what I can. Hey, Teach, I got a few things to show you.
Mercy me, where did you get this?
Sheriff's own desk. Believe me, it's all authentic.
My. It looks like the sheriff is a blackmailer. Class, the sheriff is a blackmailer. Be certain to go home and tell your parents. If it doesn't slip your minds, that is. Show and tell is next week, Stephen.
And the picture, of course.
Put that thing away, damn you. Stephen, I'm glad you're here. That discipline. You've been a real sulky bear, Stephen. Showing a certain nasty photo to people around town. Mr. Harrell would appreciate a word with you at your earliest convenience. Stop by any time, Stephen.
I'm gonna do what I can. Out of town I go. Hook. This way I go. Time for more show and tell. Army General, if you're not gonna blow me up when I try showing you stuff. I'll save just in case. No more secrets, down with conspiracies! Still though. Show them everything.
Son, whoever sold you those stag photos took you good. Did you get a look at that dame? Old enough to be your mother, for Christ's sakes. You need some shore leave, sailor. And fast.
That plane flying by.
What does this mean? That the sheriff is blackmailing our postmaster?
Yes, you got it.
Good work, mister. Now we know one thing for sure.
Yeah, the sheriff's a crook.
No, the sheriff's a capitalist. He's an entrepreneur, and that rules him out as a commie. Now, if only I could be as sure about those firemen, dressed in red and all. Son, don't waste my time.
Okay. Let's roll. Still more to show. Barbershop. You know what? I better not. Here I come. Like a wrecking ball. Don't understand English? Okay, let's show these two then.
Boy, I know them. Can't believe my eyes. Hey, Clem, get a load of this.
Alright, and of course try on him too.
Look at the teacher and the principal making like hogs.
Next up, we got this stuff.
Hey, Clem, look at that. The sheriff is blackmailing Mr. Boyle.
Is this gonna get the same reaction as it usually does?
Hey,
Yep. Well, how about this?
Yeah, I see it. So what?
Some people don't care about the TV stuff. Other people do.
Oh, don't show me the figures. I don't have a head for them.
But the point is, the sheriff is blackmailing Mr. Boyle.
Really? Tarnation! Maybe Swell'd like a gander at them numbers.
Alright, and the TV station fun.
It's good to see the sheriff has made himself some nice investments. Ain't that right, Pete?
Alright, let's talk to them too.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. I'll cut you a nice price on it.
Okay.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
His fucking eyes when he says that.
I can't talk now, son. I'm busy with this game.
I guess we're playing a game.
Anytime, Steve.
How'd I go? So much to propagate, so little time. Oh, the blind woman is gone. Let's go to my inventory and show him a few things, starting with this.
Pornography. Young man, you're lucky you're delivering that by hand and not through the mails, or I'd have you arrested. Disgusting. But enlightening.
Okay, out with this.
What has that sheriff told you?
The sheriff?
That pie-faced son of a bitch. What have I been paying him for all this time?
Calm down. He hasn't told me anything. What could he say?
Nothing. Nothing. I've just been working too hard, that's all. Forget I said anything, son. Sorry.
And this.
That interests me not at all, young man.
Okay. I'm making irresponsible decisions. I'm gonna wake up dead in the morning. Oh, there's a manhole key. Manhole key is stuck on top of the manhole covers. Would I be able to pick that up? You think you'd be able to? And what do I use for this? Shovel? I don't know.
Oh man.
Didn't really think so, but okay. More things to propagate to the mass peoples. Let's go inside. I showed the photo to her. It's time to show the other stuff too.
Oh ho ho, this is juicy. The Bridge Club will be positively agog.
And this.
That's nice, dear.
That's a nice, dear response. Alright. More things to do. My house. What does my family have to say about my problems? With these photos.
Hey, they're doing it. Wow. You gotta trade me it. I'll give you my Roddy the Robot model for it.
Okay. You know, I don't need a propagate. I think I've showed it to everyone around town almost anyways. Oh,
You're a lousy rat, Steve.
Can I do it anytime? Let's confirm that.
Hey.
I'll do it afterwards.
Big what, Steve? Big what, Steve?
How about my dear old mother? Freshly baked cookies. Now I'm at press.
My goodness, what's this?
I caught them together in the broom closet. Seems they go in there every day after school.
Sakes, I hope you're not going to ask me what they're up to. There are certain things that a boy and a girl do together when they're in love. Horrible, disgusting, slimy things that they want to share with each other. Which Mr. Harrell and Miss Whaley have been swapping on a regular basis. Oh, wait till the PTA hears about this!
Oh dear. Let's see. I have a save file before we gave away the meat, but I'm gonna do a few things right now. I've been making the regular save files, no worries. I feel like I'm gonna reach a dead end anyway based on all I'm doing right now.
Oh, my own little Hardy boy. He's discovered a blackmail plot. Isn't that cute? Of course, the question is, what does the sheriff have on Boyle? You find that out, you might have something really valuable. It's nice to see that Dwayne has set aside a little something for his golden years.
I'll go through this. So since there's apparently dead ends you can do in this game, I'm going to ride this to the end. I'm going to just continue doing what I'm doing because I'm pretty sure I'm headed towards a bad ending right now, and afterwards I'm just going to follow a walkthrough and do what I'm supposed to do to get a good ending. But I'm fucking whatever at this point. Alright, she's already dead. I don't need to give a fuck about her. Let's see. Show you the photos.
Holy Marconi! That's Miss Whaley and Principal Harold, isn't it?
Yeah, I took this picture in the broom closet at Geen Memorial. Nice, huh?
Disgusting is more like it. Why are you showing this to me?
For the hell of it, we couldn't agree to price for my silence. Thought you'd like to know who's educating your kids. We couldn't agree to a price for my silence.
So you're spreading this around, eh? Well, you should take care, son. This kind of stuff can come back to haunt you.
Yep, I know.
Holy...
Yeah.
Same as any others, I suppose, most of which wouldn't appreciate this sort of publicity. Better watch out, son.
Alright.
Yeah.
You've got a nutty sense of fun, Steve. Maybe an expensive one, too. This kind of stuff can come back to haunt you.
Yep. Let's see here. This stuff too.
Where did you get that?
From the sheriff's desk. He's been blackmailing Boyle for the past 6 months. Interesting, huh?
Where did you get that?
From the wall safe at WHAR. Wonder why the sheriff would conceal his interest in the station.
I don't nose around in the sheriff's affairs, and neither should you.
Alright, I'm going all the way with this.
Oh my goodness! That's Miss Whaley, isn't it?
Wrapped around Principal Harrell. As a member of the PTA, I thought you'd be interested.
Interested? I'm absolutely Twitter-pated. And the rest of the ladies will be too, once I tell them.
This is going to end greatly for me, I can tell.
Steve, I'm no good with figures. I don't understand what this means.
It shows that Postmaster Boyle has been making payments to Sheriff Dwayne for the past 6 months.
Why? Whatever for?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it?
The same amount, month after month? Oh, my stars! I'm going to be the belle of the ball at the next PTA meeting.
How about the note?
Steve, I'm...
It's...
What?
Ah.
The same amount?
And this?
How nice to see that Dwayne has a little nest egg set aside for his golden years.
Ah, don't you understand what this means?
I'm sure I don't. I'm just a woman after all. Have a cookie before you go, Steve.
Well, that's self-stereotyping yourself, but let's go right through there. Off to the top. Just like going back home, except pink. Well, let's do it here.
Are you making some kind of point?
You not care about any of this?
I really don't need to see that. We both know there's something wrong with Harvest. I only want to escape.
Okay. How about this?
Are you making...
Out I go. I'm going insane. Let's go this way. House, Johnson. Actually, I almost forgot who lives here, right? This guy. I forgot they even exist, to be honest.
Now, don't that beat all get out. Harold and the original old maid herself. Though I guess the old maid part is history now, huh?
They're doing this every day after class in the broom closet.
Oh, well, I hope you don't expect me to keep my trap shut about this one. I'm gonna give some of these neighborhood brats an advanced education. Maybe if they take up a healthy interest in intercourse, they'll leave my Tucker alone.
What?
Sheriff Dwayne blackmailing Mr. Boyle? Boy, always knew that bumpkin was a damn crook. Always wanted to prove it to Edna. She wouldn't believe me.
Go with this one as well.
Dwayne has an interest in WHAR? Boy, you could screw him to the wall with that. After he botched that newspaper fire investigation, no one could figure out why he didn't pursue the case. But this explains it. Since the paper and the TV station were competitors. God, I'd love to see that hot dog screwed to the wall. Then Edna would see what a fool she's been to pick him over me.
Yep, I'm sure. Let's go now. I'll visit him in these quarters of his, because he needs to be in both places at once somehow.
The Sheriff Dwayne is getting a little extra money on the side, is he? I presume you're showing me this information for a reason?
And about this?
I only know that you're smearing our good sheriff's name behind his back. I intend to let him know exactly what you're up to. Good day, Stephen.
I'm sure he'll know.
Why should I care about that?
Who knows? I'm gonna be dead in the morning. I bet I'm gonna finish this day, and there's gonna be 3 people at my door ready to kill me. Okay, let's continue our work here.
Sorry, Steve.
He only likes cleaning the fire truck.
Stop!
Now let's go there.
I don't...
You then.
What's that got to do with me?
I don't know, you decide.
What's that got to do with me?
It shows they was covering the fire. Fuck. How'd I go? Well, time to go to the lodge and do what I must.
I take it you wish to be initiated into the mysteries of the Order of the Harvest Moon. A bad feeling. That is something children get when the closet door is cracked open at night, or a woman alone on a highway gets when her engine starts squealing and shaking her to her bones. A bad feeling is a little thing to deter a man. However, if you do not wish to proceed, then there is no need to continue. You are lower than dust, the chaff that must fall aside. Beware, the harvest approaches.
Do you care about this photo?
I've told you what you must do.
I don't think he cares.
I take it you wish to...
Yes.
Very well. Know then that securing the application was but the first step on your road to enlightenment. Now you must complete a series of tasks to prove your worthiness as an initiate.
What kind of tasks?
Minor pranks, really. Nothing overly difficult. More tests of wit than prowess. But to complete them you must, if you wish to enter these walls.
Minor prank, eh? I'll bet. What have you got in mind?
There is in Harvest a man named Mr. Johnson. He owns a tucker. It is his pride and joy. I should like you to put a scratch in it.
A scratch? That's all?
As I said, a minor prank. Mind you, you are not to damage the vehicle. Merely put a single scratch in it. Once you have done so, return here, and I shall give you your next task.
Well, I made in my inventory. Oh, stream acting up. I was about. Is the stream not working for you guys? I can fix it if it's not working. Is it working? I'll ask. Stream working or not working? I'll see what people say there, and yeah.